what's going
I
on.
don't know what the hell's going on, that orgy penthouse over there.
What's your concern, I guess, from the
The
crypto
concern
perspective?
is that America has to already embrace the crypto space and embrace this kryptonization of this digitalization of currency. Because if we're not going to do it, these other countries are going to do it faster,
Yeah,
and because these other countries need to do it. For example, El Salvador did it. He has hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin for his country, and he has taken his country out of poverty. So you got to understand there is a need for adopting cryptocurrency. I mean, don't think that the Swift has not adopted cryptocurrency. The Swift systems have adopted blockchain with no doubt. They're using I believe Chainlink as their blockchain for Swift now. But the slow pace, and this is the biggest problem with America. China is a one leader country. When they make a decision, it's done and it's executed because it's one guy doing it. In America, you have so much bureaucracy. It could take 3 months to a year just for something to maybe happen. That slow pace is good, but too slow is not good. So either the people who are running the show get a little bit smarter, or we get smarter people in the local government and the higher governments, right? Or we just continue this way and we're going to be outpaced from every other country in the world.
yeah, great point. And look, just for everyone out there listening, if I had the choice of being in China under the control of the communist Chinese party or America under the
I choose America.
republic, I'm going to choose America every single time. But yes, when there's an autocrat or a theocrat or any sort of authoritarian leader or regime, you do what they say or you get beheaded or you're never seen again. Yes, in America, it's slow, it's ugly. You know, watching the sausage get made in politics is not fun. It's an ugly process, but I trust our system. I trust our system way more than pretty much any system out there, especially China. But, you know, there's a whole conversation about, you know, how big is government? Government bloat. I want a big government. I want a small government. You know, how about this? An efficient government that
It's
gets
better
stuff
than,
done.
yeah,
That's all I think we're all looking for right now.
no doubt.
So
I'm with you on that one.
we're going to see what happens in the election that's coming up. But I know, you know, one more point on crypto and regulation and free markets. Nayib Bukele was just reelected in El Salvador. He's got Bitcoins galore. He's doing great. I had some friends that were actually down there for the re-inauguration. But Trump spoke at the Libertarian event when they announced their candidate. And he said, you guys should all embrace Trump. Get behind Trump. The crowd booed. Some people cheered because they nominated one of their nobodies that never does anything. But he says, I'm going to be pro-Bitcoin. I'm going to be pro-crypto. So he's appealing to that audience. I don't see Biden doing that. So we'll see where it all plays out.
No, but that's very good, because in the previous, when he was in his previous I guess term, he was against crypto. He doubled down against crypto. So I'm like shocked that he's even adopting Bitcoin.
Well, look, love Trump or hate Trump, whatever it is, he's a very polarizing figure. And I don't mean this in a negative way. Trump doesn't have a firm ideology. Trump will flip and move and shift and, you know, to where the market is and what the populace is. So in 2016, what did he give a shit about crypto? It wasn't a thing. 2024, hey, maybe. All right, libertarians. Okay, so, you know, some people say that he flip-flops. Some people say that you grow and you change your mind. So which one is it? I don't know, but it's good to see that at least coming on board with the crypto space.
No doubt, no doubt. And I would add that it's not necessarily growing, it's called adapting. Every business person adapts to the reality that's in front of you. But if you're a leader who just focuses on, no, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, you're just putting yourself up for failure, because you got to adapt to the reality. You can have an idea, but the reality today does not let your idea even come to fruition. That's for sure fact.
Right. Adaptation, survival of the fittest, Darwinism, there it is right there. Darwin and Trump, some of the greatest adapters of all time.
Definitely. I want to get to the next topic. I think I messed up with my topic. This public perception, that's the wrong one. But future of Netanyahu and the mishaps of his verbiage. So I'm going to talk about the two things that he messed up. Two things. One is really his fault, and the other one is not really his fault. So, and then we'll talk about his future. I mean, he's supposed to come to Congress. I think he's snubbing Biden the same way he's snubbing Obama by going to speak to Congress. I think that's a good thing in a way. I think he needs to get his voice out there. He's a great speaker. He can really get the message out there. But the first mishap is this stupid Amalek thing that he quoted. And what I get upset as a person who is from Israel, who's Jewish, who's also pro America, pro freedom of everything. I'm not pro war. No one likes war, but I want just for the public to understand one thing. As a Jew, we're a population of 15 million. You kill 1,000 plus with home invasions. Don't expect us not to come knocking on your door and all your doors. It's gonna come. I mean, we're not being passive Holocaust situation here. We're gonna come on knocking. Now, you can debate on how we're knocking. Maybe we're not knocking in the war good. Maybe we're making mistakes. We're human. Fog of war. That already is all debatable. But him invoking this Amalek nonsense, I think is one of the biggest mistakes because people don't understand the Bible. They don't understand what Amalek is. In the Jewish perspective, Amalek is a nation that want to wipe us out of the exodus of Egypt. So in our belief, we say those who want to wipe you out, you wipe them out. And we've only attempted it once in history, and that's it. There's no other place in history that you'll find us attacking and starting a war. What say you on this point?
So I'm not. I cover Israel and Hamas and Gaza and Free Palestine and the gays for Gaza and Iran and Netanyahu and everything that's going on in the war cabinet. I follow this closely. This is the first I've heard of this word, Amalek. How do you say it?
Amalek. He quoted it in the beginning. Yeah. And
Fill me in
everybody
what
said,
this is.
right. So then everybody said, because he quoted Amalek, the Jews are doing genocide. Because in the Bible, there was a time we had to wipe out Amalek in the book of Samuel. So they're saying, okay, you see, we're genocidal. That's where it all began.